Yeah, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad I'm here too. We're gonna have a little bit of fun, I hope, even though it's a really cold day. We have a fireplace to warm up the room, and I hope wherever you're at right now is warm and comfortable and you're happy. One of the last times we were together, we talked a little bit about kindness. I introduced myself then. My name is Mr. B, as in honeybee or bumblebee. And somebody once said to me, well, wait a minute, if you're Mr. B, does that mean you sting? And did you know that most bees don't want to sting you? They only sting you, for example, when they think that you're going to be a threat to their hive where their honey or babies and things are. Sometimes when honeybees sting, by the way, when they pull their stinger out of you, they die. So they don't want to die, they don't want to sting you. So I don't sting, and most bees don't either. And one of the reasons we're together is because sometimes, even for kids, life sometimes can not always be happy. Sometimes you can be sad or a little bit depressed, or you're not sure why things are the way they are. You're just not really happy sometimes. And one of the reasons we're together then is to kind of look into that a little bit and see if we can figure out what can make people happier and healthier, especially when you're a kid and you don't always know things and where to go or who to talk to. And one thing we found out about being happy in the last few books was kindness can make you happy. So when you're kind to other people, you will be happier. And I know you're happy when people are kind to you. We found something else that seems to help make us happy when we're kids is to be with other people. They don't always have to be best friends. Just somebody who cares about you and you care about them, or you enjoy being with. Maybe you have something in common with them. You might not even know their name. Maybe you like to shoot baskets together, ride your bike, or play soccer, or maybe you like to draw pictures. And if you like to draw pictures, you're really going to like this book, because this is about a girl, and drawing pictures turned out to be really special, not only to her, but it made a lot of other people happy too. So let's go ahead and read this and see if you like it. It's called Maybe Something Beautiful. Kind of a mystery title, isn't it? Let's see about what's beautiful. Well, that looks beautiful. Look at that. Look how happy she looks. Maybe Something Beautiful. On her way to school one day, Mira gave a round apple to Mr. Henry. See, she's being kind. The owner of the shop down the street. She gave a flower to Mrs. Lopez, the lady with the sparkling eyes. Look how happy, it's a picture of an apple and a picture of a flower, isn't it? She gave a songbird to Mr. Sachs and a red heart to the policeman who walked up and down the streets. On her way home, Mira taped a glowing sun onto the wall hiding in the shadows. Her city was less gray, but not by much. Look at that. You take just an old building that's kind of dirty and doesn't look so nice, and then she draws a picture of a smiling sun, and all of a sudden it makes the building look better, doesn't it? Maybe everybody that goes by feels a little bit better. The next day, Mira saw a man with a pocket full of paintbrushes. He gazed at the wall. He looked at her son. He held up his fingers in a square and peered through them, kind of like that. He's looking through them like a camera, isn't he? He held his fingers up in a square and peered through them. He said thoughtfully. What do you see? Mira asked. Maybe something beautiful, the man replied. That probably made her feel good. That was a nice compliment. He liked her picture of the sun on the wall. Then, just like that, he dipped a brush in the paint, and bam, pow, the shadows scurried away, sky blue cut through the gloom. The man's laughter was like a rainbow spreading across the sky. He must be a painter. Look at that. He has the brushes and the bucket full of paint. Look how happy he looks. Who are you? Mira asked. I'm an artist, he said. A muralist. I paint on walls. I'm an artist too, she told him. He handed Mira a brush. Well then, come on. Mira dipped her brush into the loudest color she saw. Wowee! The wall lit up like sunshine. Look at that. See how much better that looks there than just the drab, dirty old wall? As the man drew pictures on the bricks, Mira added color, punch, and pizzazz. Soon Mr. Sachs joined in. Remember him from before? Then came others. Everyone painted to the rhythm. Salsa, merengue, bebop. There's music, and they're painting to the rhythm of the music. And look how happy they are. They don't know each other yet, but they just feel good being with somebody else that they have something in common with. Even Mira's mama painted and danced the cha-cha-cha. The whole neighborhood became a giant block party. Look at that. Look how much fun they're having. The whole neighborhood became a giant block party until the policeman walked up. "Excuse me," he said. The music stopped. Mira put her brush down. They were surely in trouble. The officer cleared his throat, then paused, and he said this to them: "May I paint with you?" So Mira handed him a paintbrush, and the music started again. Even the policeman is going to be busy, has come over and can't resist the fun that they're having. Teachers and papas jumped in. Babies, too. Mira and the man handed out brush after brush. Color spread throughout the streets, and so did joy. People being with other people. Remember when Mira, at the beginning of the story, painted her own picture and she was alone? And how much happier she is now that she's with other people, sharing the joy and spreading the joy and just outside having some fun. Wherever Mira and the man went, art followed like the string of a kite, and they colored the walls. They painted utility boxes and benches. They decorated sidewalks with poetry and shine, and everyone danced. I bet you sometimes some of you have gone outdoors with your chalk and drew on the sidewalks, haven't you? And you do chalk figures, and you didn't sell them. They don't have to be perfect, but they were beautiful to you and everybody else. I love looking at those. Together they created something more beautiful than they had ever imagined. When their clothes were splattered with a million colors, everyone sat down to rest except the muralist. His eyes sparkled. "You, my friends, are all artists," he told them. "The world is your canvas." He smiled wide, then pulled everything together in big, sweeping motions. His paintbrush was like a magic wand. He probably was the best artist of all of them, but it doesn't matter, does it? Somebody once said something like this. They said, sometimes you don't want to join the basketball game because all the kids are better than you, maybe. When he was finished, Mira added one more bird way up in the sky. Maybe, she thought, just maybe something beautiful. Somebody once said, "Use the talents you possess, for wouldn't the woods be silent if only the best birds sang?" The woods will sound a lot better with all the birds singing, even if some are prettier songs than others, wouldn't it? And that's for you too. See how happy Mira became when she was with other people painting than just being by herself. I think being with others is really important for our happiness, isn't it? And it makes others happy too. Thanks for listening.